Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Trailmakers Creations by ThatDomGuy. In this episode, we are taking a look at a chopper, a hopper, and a trike. So let's start here with the chopper that we can see here. Build this into the world. This is actually a racing chopper. Look up close here, we notice we got one set of propellers in the front, one set of propellers near the back. They kind of balance each other out. We got some thrust on there. Actually handles really well. And simple to control. We'll just jump in, hit number one. Pull back a bit to keep the nose up. As you can see, it's nice and controllable, lifts off this way. And this space bar gives us our thrust. As you can see, really actually quite nimble, very stable for a chopper. And whenever you want, you can just let off the space bar. Do a little hover hover. Get yourself some hover love. And landing is all about timing on the turning the props off. Ta-da! Not going to win any gracefulness awards, that's for sure. But it is landable. So yep, that is the Slipstream Racing Chopper. That's available on the shop. So have a look, see if you're looking for another cool way to build choppers. Might end up doing a tutorial on how to build offset blades like that, chopper like that. And let's see what else we got. Back to the spawn point. Back to the spawn point, man. Let's see what else we got in this place. Yeah, these blueprintings. Alright, here we go. Let's go with the trike. Everyone remembers the big wheel trike when you're a kid, right? Everyone used to have these in the 80s and the 90s, the big monster front wheel. Two smaller side wheels. Well, I decided to build one. Tried to make it like a drift trike, but it's a little too stable on the forward axis to drift to the side. It will slide, but it's just got traction. I'd rather have the traction and the speed and the control than the lack. It will drift somewhat on dirt, but ooh, wow! Do you see that? Talk about your flip action. See if we can get a gif out of that. Yep, this is the big wheel Power Trike. This is available on the shop as well. Again, simple controls, just your WASD. Some downforce in the back, some downforce in the front. Again, really tough to get anything with the monster truck wheels to move at any decent speed unless you've got an excess of engines or thrusters. So yeah, this was actually a pretty good balance between weight and speed. Ah, yep, saw that coming. So yeah, maybe you want to try and build a trike yourself. That'd be kind of cool. A bunch of trike races around the island. And last but not least, a lot of my builds are inspired by animals. So I try to go with an animal that's, again, tougher to make, but actually got it to work. Somewhat. I think it's somewhat of a success. This is Kanga the Roo. That's right, it's a kangaroo. Number one, starts your hopping. Basically, you got your A and D for steering. And other than that, it does all the hopping on its own. He's not going to be winning any races anytime soon. He's not setting any land speed records. But he's hopping. and he's hopping on his own. As you can see, I can get out. He can just hop away every now and then. He just about does a face plant, but that's okay. He's got his hands to protect himself, so he doesn't fall on his face. See? Pretty handy. Kangaroo, believe it or not, was one of the first things I ever tried building in Trailmakers, and realized how hard it is to get anything to stay stable in the air without some kind of using sensors or stabilizing system of some kind. So it didn't really turn out that well. So I decided to revisit the idea, and it turned out a lot better this time. Again, he's not super fast, but he's pretty cool as far as animals go. And he is available on the shop as well. That's Kanga the Roo. Yeah, I thought he was pretty cool. Most people, when they first see him, is that a dinosaur? Yeah, dinosaurs hopped around. Yeah, that was the hopping dinosaurs. Alrighty, folks, I think we're going to leave that one there. Again, I want to thank all you guys for subscribing. I want to thank you guys for watching, hitting that like button. Love the comments you guys are leaving. Feel free to leave more if you like. And if there's anything else you want to see me try and build, I will be continuing my simple build series with a couple other builds, helicopters and such. So stay tuned for those. If you're interested in these kind of builds, you might want to check out any of these other videos on the end screen here. And we will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.